Hey everyone, and welcome back to another session of how to build in No Man's Sky. Today we will be looking a little bit further into the secrets of triangles. As I said, we will be building a three-sided pyramid today and some extra fun with that. So let's begin here and place a pyramid on that cylinder here and place 3 more pyramids on the side as if we would be doing a pyramid build. Now what we will be doing, we will not be building a pyramid on this pyramid here. What we are doing is actually now changing the angle of this pyramid so that once we build the three-sided pyramid, the angle is going to be correct. It will become clear soon enough once we are getting there. So now on this pyramid, we will place a cube. And on this one, we will place a pyramid like this. And now on this pyramid, we will build our pyramid build. So now we can do the 4 directions as we would do a pyramid build in the previous tutorial. Now we place on that a cube and here a cube, and then again we will be connecting our pipes on each of these sides as so, and then we can do this again on the other 2 sides like so. And now on these we will be placing our pavings. Now compared with the previous build, what we're going to do now, we are going to flip our paving opposite way. So now we're going to make sure that our cylinder is not in this direction, but make sure that the cylinder is in this direction. Once that is clear, we just adjacency to the paving. As so, that's what we want. Once again, we do the same here. Make sure it's flipped towards the pipe, and sometimes you will have to adjust your camera so you are more, and if you get too much snap points, it's sometimes better to just delete parts that are in the way for that. Let me just show you quickly so you understand what I mean here. If we would do the normal way like that, you can see that the line here where the forward is going to snap on is here, so we needed to put another paver on top of it, so we had the right line. Now again, you can see that we don't have that line, so we will have to place another paver right there. So let's do this now correctly and make sure the paver is rotated like this, and put another paver in between there so that we have the correct snap point. This is of course when I'm doing metal or wood. If you're doing concrete, you will have a difference in bottom and top. If you look at this side, this and this do look different. So if you're using a concrete one, this will make your pyramid look different. If you use metal, that doesn't make any difference because the metal ones do have the same surface. So now on the first block right there, we will now snap our triangle. So this is our pyramid we would build normally, and now we can delete these pavers like here just to have a little bit of space. If you look at this build, you can see we actually are having already a three-sided pyramid, and that's by if we just extend these now here, and then we extend that one here. As you can see, I just created a three-sided pyramid. So let's just delete these. And right now I'm having a three-sided pyramid perfectly snapped together. Now you can do 2 things with that. You can work downwards. You could do a pyramid like that, which creates a three-sided pyramid, or you could also rotate that pyramid, and it's quite simple. The only thing you need to do is you just have to extend one up like that, and then do the same here. You just bring these up, and once again we have to find just the angle here like that, and close this off. And now we have a upside down pyramid. Now this one you can extend as well, and this is one that I've been looking for a long time, because I had no idea how I would build one of the builds I was actually planning to do. I'm not sure if I'm still interested in it, but the technique was still something I was looking for. Okay, so let's delete the little tip here. So this is now an inverted pyramid, three-sided inverted pyramid. So we can just keep on building, and let me just speed this up. You can also see that I don't really take in account now the rotation of these floor panels. If you're doing some proper building, you might want to look into rotating your triangles in such a way you get a much nicer design. Okay, now that we have built a three-sided pyramid, there is a few things we can do with that. Now, the first thing I want to cover here is the ceiling, because as you can see, we don't have a ceiling on top of this pyramid. So what we will have to do right now is we're gonna have to manually place a floor on that, or the ceiling on that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go here to the edge, and we're gonna line up your screen with the line of these floors on the bottom, like so. Now we're gonna move our left stick to the left, so we kind of almost find the center of that triangle here, the orange marking, like this. And now, still looking at the center, that seems to be still lined up. We just move our cursor up now until we are at the edge of that floor right there, like that. So if you want to double check, you can go down again. You can actually line up your floor here with the triangle, as you can see there. Just line it up. That looks okay. So let's just move up. We are not completely in the center of that floor here, so let's try to give it a little bit of a tap. Alright, so now in the center, I'm lined up with the bottom screen. I'm now gonna line up my camera and bring up my cursor until I'm at the edge of that floor right there. Now we're going into the build menu and we're going to the frontage. Now if you do it alright, then it will nicely stand on top of your triangle. We can move it a little bit forward maybe. It will probably snap to the back. Just make sure that we have like this lined up. This is good. Now we can place this frontage like that. And now on that frontage, we will now snap a floor. And we can delete that wall again, which now allows us to work from here. We just can now bring a triangle on here, rotate it until it marks green. And now we can delete that floor. And you can see that now it lines up very nicely with the triangle here. And what we can do now, we can just keep on building on this triangle as if we would close up the floor. And we might have to rotate it a few times until the game allows us to place it. Okay, now we have a very nice looking pyramid, three-sided pyramid, closed off on the sides, on the ceiling. And now we can actually work on a gateway. So let us find a nice site to work on. Let's begin here. What I want to try out is to see if it actually worked. So if we delete these right here, and now we place this gate on it. All right, so as you can see, by rotating the pavings, now also my gate, the power door, will now also nicely line up. If I place it here, it will close off. It will close off with level with the pyramid's wall. So let's just delete that one and prepare our airlock. And we just place some small triangles here. Alright, so now we have a small axis where we can now place our short wall, and we will adjacency to the metal power door, as so. We will do the same now here, but we will have to rotate it and just double check now if that glitches in the right direction. It does not. Rotate it and then glitch it in, adjacency glitch it to the power door, and do the same here. Put the door, rotate it, and then adjacency glitch to the powered door. And there we go. It's a bit dark right now. Maybe I can put some light on it. Let's see. So now we have created a nice looking airlock on the three-sided pyramid. And if we would power this up, so let's just put a pill light here quickly. So we kind of have a control over the power line. As usual, I am building in creative to make sure that the tutorial goes a little bit easier. Like that. So we have a nice airlock into our three-sided pyramid. Now you could try and do the all 6 of them. There is a little problem that if you do the tour, there will be one of them that with red stated. The only way you can change that is by using the technique I did for the airlock, where you actually change the size of this 6-sided one. It goes open a little bit, and then before you glitch in your airlock, you can actually close everything off and then you glitch in your airlock. It will look much cleaner. The door will also hide away here, so you will not see this, but this is a little bit more work, so just double check that tutorial I'm talking about. And that's it. This is how you build a 3-sided pyramid with a airlock inside. Now I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to check out some of my other content, as there is a lot you'll probably enjoy as well. Other than that, this was Beaverbum, and you have been watching How to Build in No Man's Sky. Goodbye for now.